Not everybody listens to what you have to say. Many people make up their minds before they even hear your story. Everyone claims to know the truth, but the only person who truly does is you. So who will trust your words when the world turns upside down? What happens to your mind? How do you survive the pressure? And is there a way out? Join me on an emotional journey about trust, inner strength, and the quiet battles we fight alone. Told from the perspective of a K-drama actor facing the intense world of Sasaeng fans. Thank you for listening. Stamina. Who will trust your words? Trigger warning. This story may contain strong language, harmful behavior, intense anxiety, and themes that could be distressing. It may also touch on traumatic experiences that some listeners might find overwhelming. Please listen only if you feel emotionally safe and grounded, or consider experiencing it together with someone you trust. This story is entirely fictional. All names, characters, and events are created for narrative purposes only. Any resemblance to real people, including Korean actors, artists, or public figures, is purely coincidental. No part of this story should be interpreted as factual, biographical, or connected to real-world events or personalities. Thank you. Chapter 1. Look into the camera. I've told you that at least 10 times today. And you're supposed to look sad, not cheerful. Cut. I'm sorry, sir. I'll keep that in mind. I hope so. We don't have the whole day for this scene. The director turned to his assistant and muttered, "Why did we cast Kim Woo-jin again? I'm not seeing the results we were promised. He's amazing with emotions, they said. But at this rate, he's costing me more than this entire series will make if he keeps acting like a weirdo. You know I can hear you, right?" Those words hit me a little harder every time, and I always get a nasty feeling in my stomach. I always do my best, but he describes the scene differently every damn time. How am I supposed to convey emotions when he himself doesn't even seem to know what they're supposed to look like? I know he's currently one of the most popular in his industry when it comes to his movies and K-dramas. Still, he doesn't always have to treat me like this. I'm slowly starting to think he doesn't like me. I don't want to sound arrogant or anything. I'm not a beginner. I got my first role when I was 8 years old. It was a huge success. Why can't he see that I've continued to make great progress? It seems that my perseverance and emotions haven't paid off so far. Does the character I'm trying to portray really look that different? Anyway, let's focus on the scene. I have to look her in the eyes and be sad about the end of our relationship. For my own good, I'm breaking up with her in this scene. How should I express that visually for him? When the director gave instructions, I had to try to read his face. But he doesn't show his emotions very well. He looks more like a puppet with different faces on sticks that you can hold in front of a blank screen. So I have to try as often as possible until he likes one of my interpretations. Ujina, you can do this. 50 minutes later. Cut. That's exactly how it was supposed to look. The scene really got under my skin. Well done. We'll call it a day and see you back on set tomorrow. Thank you, sir. See you tomorrow. Finally, now it's time to go home. I'm really exhausted for today. Welcome to my story. You've probably already guessed where it takes place. I'm a K-drama actor and my name is Kim Woo-jin. I'm curious to see what you'll think of it. This job really isn't as easy as most people think. As the story unfolds, you'll understand what I mean. You'll see. Chapter 2. The art of acting is not as easy to describe as you might think. You have to portray a role in such a way that a large audience can identify with it. The audience must be able to understand what you want, why you act the way you do, and how you feel. Facial expressions alone can be crucial. Not to mention how you read the script. How your body moves in connection with your emotions, and I don't even want to get started on how some actors and actresses have to starve or gain weight for a certain role. The director may have someone in mind for a part, but their body doesn't fit the image, so the body is optimized to match the director's vision. The tone of your voice also makes a huge difference. You adapt to the emotion when you are sad, lovable, happy, or arrogant. You do more than most people think. So the question often arises, why do people love watching movies or series? There are many reasons for this. They feel connected to a character or the story. They have experienced many of the situations themselves. Often the outcome of the story also heals these people. Through K-dramas and movies, these people see what could have changed. If they had said no, it would have been more difficult at first, but they would have also been able to distance themselves from the people who were bad for them. And there are tons of other examples. That's why a movie or a K-drama is both an escape from reality and an opportunity for personal growth. Of course, many situations are exaggerated or would play out differently in real life. Nevertheless, every viewer has their own anchor point. There's also always plenty of room for interpretation or daydreaming, depending on the subject matter. Action, mystery, romance, thriller, slice of life, or whatever genre you're watching. The most important thing is whether the actor or actress plays their role well or not. Whether the music fits the scene or ruins it. That also plays a big part in creating an emotional connection. Some people don't want to feel anything. They want to feel empty, and they choose a movie that suits their mood. The viewer's emotions determine what they want to see. Once they've found something, it's crucial if they don't understand the plot. If the plot isn't clear, the actor doesn't seem serious enough or simply acts badly. That can ruin everything. The sequence of events is also important. If the story starts off strong, viewers expect it to continue that way or even better. If it gets too boring, they click away. Even if everyone does a great job, no one will see it. You should take your audience on a journey to another world, another continent, another feeling, another time, or something else. If you lose them halfway through, they will find the movie boring, bad, and unsuitable for them, or they will stop watching it. In the worst case, they will associate your acting with it and avoid K-dramas and movies with you. If everything went well, there's even a chance that viewers will watch it again. An emotional connection has been established, and they want to experience those feelings again. That's why they watch what they already know all over again. There are people who can't understand this at all. For them, it's a waste of time because you already know the story. That's a very brief description, but I hope you understand what I mean. One wrong move, tone, look, or wrong word can mean the end. All of this has consequences. These include the money invested being lost, because the performance does not achieve the desired result, and employees could lose their jobs if significant damage has been done. And of course, in the worst case, I could no longer be booked for such a role. That could mean the end of my career or lead to it. It's hard. Every day. Not everyone understands you. And the worst part is your relationships with other people. No one knows if you're just playing a role or if you're being real. They read so much into your actions in real life and just say, "You're acting like you're playing role XYZ." And you'll understand what I mean in this story. Chapter 3. I finished my fan meeting and went home, when my phone suddenly started vibrating like crazy. It bombarded me with messages. I was so confused that I checked to find out what was going on. When I read the headline, my breath took away. Kimujin hates his fans. Kimujin apparently hit a fan. Fans are boycotting the latest movie, In Your Arms I Will Cry, which is set to be released in 3 days. My manager Sean wrote me via chat that I shouldn't leave my house and that he would be there in 10 minutes. Tears ran down my face. My breath caught and my head began to spin. What does that mean? I hit a fan. I hate my fans. Why? Where did this information come from? Within minutes, my name was all over every social media platform imaginable. Clips of me at fan meetings, photo shoots, etc. were uploaded. Everyone had an opinion about it. The only person who didn't know what had happened was me. A shiver ran down my spine, and I started to shake as I leaned against my front door. Those 10 minutes of waiting for Sean to open the door were hell on earth for me. Udina, are you okay? These are false accusations, we know that. We can prove it. The fan who claimed you hit her. All his words just ricocheted off me. I couldn't take them in because I panicked, and my ears blocked out his voice for at least 5 minutes. He tapped me on the shoulder and hugged me. My panic began to subside. Tears were streaming down my face. I hadn't done anything, yet everyone thought I hit a fan. After I calmed down, Sean explained the situation to me. She attends all your fan meetings. She records your every move. When you accidentally knocked over your water bottle today, she recorded it. She said you wanted to hurt her and that it wasn't the first time. The fact that I spilled water on her hand turned into I hit my fans? Really? Don't worry, we will take legal actions against her. Wait, Sean, let's do it differently. I'll record a statement. I don't know why I have to prove this, but I'll do it. If she insists, we can take legal action. You're too kind, but okay.